Hello, guys, and welcome. Today, I want to give my thoughts on the current state of Final Fantasy XIV and also the reason why I'm playing it one day a week or not even that. So, basically, after Heavensward came out, which was fantastic, by the way, Heavensward, God, great expansion, great story, great everything. I feel really that there was too much of a gap between 3.0 and 3.1. So if they had released 3.1 maximum 4 months or something after 3.0, it would have been great, like if it would have flowed nicely. Maybe they could have started the first part of the Relic quest. Like, it doesn't have to be the whole Relic quest. They could have added the first part of the Relic quest and then taken it from there. And then maybe in 3.2, where we are now, release the second part of the Relic quest and so on. And give it nice progression and so on. And if they needed a break holiday, they could have just taken their break holiday after 3.1, God bless you. You worked hard, you deserve it. But because of that extra long gap to 3.1, it's effectively killed like a big chunk of the community I used to know. Like, my free company here on Sagatana's server has got 200 members. And right now, when I'm looking in game and I see how many people are online, there's 5 online. There used to be 40, 50 before, like around the time Heavensward came out, and even a couple of months after Heavensward came out. And I want this game to be better. And I know that now they're working hard. The 3.2 story was great. Really looking forward to 3.3. Today I'm going to be checking out Hildebrand and finish off Little Lady's Day and so on. So I'm slowly getting back into the swing of things. But there's other things as well I feel that could be done to improve the game and give it more of a purpose. So for example, like right now, I have 5 million gil. Okay, it's not much, but it's not little. And my free company has got 30 million gil. And we bought a mansion. Okay, and I have 2 personal small houses. I have no other reason to generate money. I need a reason. Like, can you, Square, can you please give me a reason to spend big bucks on something that I really, really need? So that I feel a need to generate money. Because a lot of what I do in this game is based around, obviously, crafting, gathering. That's what most of you guys know me for. And obviously the byproduct of that is generating cash. But what do you use this cash for? There are players in this game running around now with billions of gil. Literally billions, like more money than you can hold in one character. What would you ever need a billion gil for? Square, please give it a purpose. Like, what can we spend a billion gil on that would make us stand out above the crowd? Obviously, it would have to be something like, I don't know. It's a tough one, but like, if you can give more of a purpose to the gil. So, for example, I've been playing a lot of Blade and Soul lately, like you guys know, and I've also been checking out Black Desert and a whole list of other games. And what I like, for example, in Blade and Soul is that every single bit of money you earn, you need it to upgrade your weapon, your accessories, to upgrade everything. You need money. And in fact, you need so much money that, you always feel like you haven't generated enough money in order to do it. So it gives the money a purpose. You know what I mean? So, and that would be great in this game. Like, imagine if the Relic quest said, like, for every part of the Relic quest, you also needed not just, say, craft some 3-star impossible to craft items for most people, more like, like, for example, you have to buy vendor items which cost like 300k each. Like, there's nothing you can do to reduce that cost. You just have to spend this money. You have to do what you can to generate this money. But also as well, that then leads us to the relic, itself. Now, the reason I never bothered to go after the relic for my character is because it really doesn't provide any upgrade at all compared to anything I can get in dungeons or raids. So why would I spend weeks or months grinding for a relic that's going to offer me no upgrade whatsoever? They should. I know, there's going to be hardcore raiders who believe that they should get everything on a platter, and after a week of doing a dungeon. But if you have spent weeks or months farming a relic, you should get the best flipping weapon in the game. As simple as that. Because you have to put in a huge amount of work to get these relics. And they're not relics, they're sort of like, they're basically grinding grinded vendor items. You know what I mean? That's I feel like for me that's the problem with it. And eventually they'll upgrade it and blah blah blah. But you know, it's not good enough. It doesn't have any real appeal. So this is really what I'm saying to you, Square. Give it real appeal, like you did when when A Realm Reborn first came out. You know, really feel like, wow, if I go after this, I'm going to get such great rewards. I'm going to get such good progress. I'm going to get, you know, that eagerness is what I'm missing again. I'm missing from Heavensward right now. And it's like even the story, for example, like at the beginning of A Realm Reborn, you know, we think, wow, you know, how did we survive the calamity? Who stopped Bahamut? You know, what the hell happened? You know, we have this gap 5 years and we're trying desperately to understand why the world is still here, blah, blah, blah. There's all that urgency. Whereas in Heavensward's story, it's kind of like, oh, all our friends were lost. Oh, look, we found one. Oh, we found another. You know what I mean? Where's the urgency? Give me urgency. Give me, like, eagerness. Give me excitement for what I'm playing. You know, give me a reason to be here. You know, so, and it's like I said, it's a tough one, and it's nice that they've now brought the Dragon Song war to an end. So I guess they are going to change direction, hopefully, from 3.3 onwards. But you know, I really, after my suffering like 2.5 years playing this game, I'm really sad to see the game in this state in terms of the community that we once had is so great. And I'm sure maybe on some other servers it's really great still. But like my community is pretty much dead now. And the reason I even got into playing lots of other games to begin with is because of that gap between 3.0 and 3.1. So while waiting for 3.1, I completed Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I think I completed Syndicate in that time. I completed Until Dawn. I completed GTA 5. I completed Fallout 4. These are all big, massive games, guys. So I managed to finish 5 huge games in the time waiting for 3.1. So, yeah. And in MMO terms, that's not like, in my experience at least, you know, because I've been playing MMOs for like more than 10 years now, is that I've never had a situation in that 10 years where I've had that much spare time in between playing an MMO. I played World of Warcraft, I played Final Fantasy 11, I tried Aeon for a little bit, I tried, what was the other game called? God, the WoW ripoff. I can't remember. There was another MMO. I guess you guys will know what it is. You can guess in the comments down below. And I never, in all of that time, ever felt like, oh, in between, let me complete 5 single-player games. You know, I am at heart an MMO player. Now, the thing is, I have said before as well that with me as a YouTuber, but also working a full-time job, you know, I work more than 40 hours a week. It's next to impossible for me to stream and make content for multiple MMOs. So, but because now I'm playing Blade and Soul. Blade and Soul is great, but it's Rift. That's the MMO. It just came to my mind, Rift. So, anyway, so I should not have this much time. I want Square Enix, please. I gave you my soul before. I want you to take it back. You know, you returned it to me. I don't want it. You know, I want you to occupy my time, to occupy my life. Red script system, it was no good because it wasn't an alternative option for gathering gear for low-level crafters. It became the only option for like getting some of the best weapons and stuff, and that's why it wasn't any good. You know, so I know that there was an intention behind the blue scripts, red scripts, blah, 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 but it slowed things down. It gated content. And for me as a crafter in this game, and you guys know very well, for anyone who's been watching me for a long time, like, when I put my mind to something when it comes to crafting and stuff, I can craft 12 hours a day, you know, every day, and I will never get bored, as long as I feel it's building to something. But having a weekly cap, like a weekly cap on red scripts or whatever, for me, it really slows it down. And, you know, I love, in MMOs, this is what I love to do. MMOs is grinding. It's really like, it's playing every day, making a little bit of progress, but feeling that progress every single day as well. And, yeah, so basically, that's how I feel about the game right now. So, summary, I've tried to keep this positive as much as I could, because to be honest, the first version of this video I was just bashing everything, so I tried to redo it as positively as I could. But the summary is, I want more excitement. Please give me excitement, please. Please give me excitement, please. And, you know, respect and love to my fellow 14 content creators, especially all the praise and all the respect to Mr. Happy for keeping all the content of this game going, for leading the community, like, as you always do. I salute you, sir. And, you know, when it comes to crafting as well, X-10X, you know, he is the crafting god. He's now replaced me. He's one of those billionaire crafters who also makes great content. If you need 2-star or 3-star rotations, he's your man. I'll link him in the description if you don't know him already. And then Xenosys Vex, master of raiding. He brings so much enthusiasm towards raiding and stuff. Like, you know, it made me want to be not just a raider, but also a warrior. So I'm now a warrior main in 14 because of Xenosys Vex. So there are still great people who are really enthusiastic towards the game and the community, but as a crafter, you know, because that's primarily what I am known for in this game, and what I love to do in this game, I have felt just, not disappointed, but just like, I've been left wanting more. You know, so in the time since Heavensward came out, I got Grandmaster of the Hand, like all level 60 crafters, twice. You know, so I did it on Mithrie, I did it on my old Mr. Blue Sideburns to do all the power leveling guys for you guys, but that's it. You know, it's like, now what do I do in terms of crafting and stuff? It's like, I could do 2-star, 3-star, but for what? Like, for what possible purpose? So, yeah. So, anyway, guys, that's my feeling. That's the reason I'm only streaming the game 1 day a week. Have I quit 14? No. Will I quit 14? Probably not. I love the game too much, and I want it to get better. And that's all that's happening right now, is I am waiting for this game to bring back the excitement it used to have. So I am praying to God, please, almighty Yoshi, God, please, for the love of Yoshi, God, whatever, please, I beg you, make the 3.3 story cliffhanger, epic, unbelievable, world-ending, you know, just cataclysmic, awesome. Please, I beg you. You know, this is Mithrie begging you. You know, maybe I'm on a high horse, but, you know, I am probably one of the biggest enthusiasts for this game, or I was, let's say. I have made nearly 1,000 videos for this game. God knows how many weeks of filmed content for this game. Please bring back the excitement. I want to feel my heart pumping again when I play this game. I don't want to be sad. And yeah, and I will, guys, cover more stuff. I am going through the story elements of the game right now. So like I said, Little Ladies Day, I'm going to do Hildebrand and so on, any sort of little story bits. And I am going to slowly increase the content as I go along. But, like, I've been given a taste for lots of really awesome other games. You know, I'm not going to bash other games in the meantime. Yeah, I could go for my animal weapons slowly and stuff like that. So I do have a purpose for Mithrie right now. But, yeah. But I'm taking my time just because I feel like I'm just waiting for something. I'm waiting for it to happen. Yoshi P, I know very well that you have something great planned for us. So, you know, but I'm just waiting. I'm waiting as patiently as I can. This video is just a sign of my patience is running out. You know what I mean? Not in a bad way, you know, it just in terms of, like, just please, you know, please do something. Please help us. So, yeah. So anyway, guys, that's my feelings. If you want to share any of your feelings, please let me know in the comments down below. Again, love and respect to Mr. Happy, to Xenosys Vex, to X-10X, and everyone else in the community for keeping it going. I do read Reddit as well, by the way, guys. Reddit.com/r/FFXIV. I do read it. I'm not really on the official forums, but I do read Reddit. So it's nice to see that there is still a lot of, you know, nice threads going on, lots of interesting topics, things people are discovering and stuff like that. People are still making useful guides, even for crafting, when I'm not making them. And you and my subscribers as well, you know, lots of people are asking me, like, nearly every day, are you going to make more 14 content? You know, why are you not playing 14 anymore, and so on. So this video is for you guys, it's for my subscribers, to answer that why. You know, that's literally the reason why. It's just like, when I come home after a long day at work, I really just want to sit down, grind, and have the most fun I possibly can. Because for me, gaming, I actually posted this on Twitter, I think maybe yesterday, basically saying, what is gaming to me? Gaming to me is, number one, fun. Number two, the community. Because in this day and age, when I say community, there's pretty much every game now has got some sort of multiplayer action. Every game, it doesn't matter what it is. It's like Candy Crush, whatever. It doesn't matter. Any game and every game now has got multiplayer action. So community has to be number two on my list, below fun. And then you have things like graphics and music and so on. And then number five, escapism. You know, just to like escape from the burdens and the stress of real life, to just sit and grind, be entertained for my evening before I sleep, and then have to go back to work and carry on my routine. So this is you know, my purpose of gaming. And I would love for Final Fantasy 14 to be the reason that I am entertained every day. I would love it to be that way again, and I really want it to. So please, Yoshi P, please add urgency back to this game. And I know that there's going to be some haters, and there's going to be there's haters for everyone, guys. There's haters for everyone in the community, but that's just how it is. Who will say that, oh, you didn't try this, you know, that's how you speak, by the way. If you're a hater, that's how you speak. And to all of you, that's all I'm saying. I just want to have fun. And that is what I'm trying to do, or what I am doing by playing all these other games, waiting patiently for being able to enjoy Final Fantasy 14 as much as I used to. So, anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye, guys.